Big John, Big John.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everybody. Yeah, it's still morning. Back up here at the Andersons. Got Dad going. We greased the combine and got the grain cart moved, and so he's running beans, and I'm in the truck again. So we're up here watching the train sit. Go by and stop, back up. Go by, stop, back up, go forward. I guess I'm a little early. Some guys with a pickup truck just dropped the grill off in a cooler. By the time I get back up here, all the food will be gone. That's all right. I got snacks. Anyway, we're back at it. So this truck was actually loaded last night. So, yep, we're rolling. We're farming. I don't know if I went through this, but you pull up here to this little speaker thing, and it'll ring, and they'll ask you your truck number and who it's for and stuff. And then, I don't know if you can see in that mirror, but there's the probe. And they'll probe you, take a sample, and they do it twice. So there's a little green light and a buzzer over there, and that'll buzz after she takes a couple swipes there. It'll buzz once. There's once, so that means pull ahead. Does it again, that means stop. She'll take a couple more. I don't know if you can see it in the mirror. I can't. So there's two buzzes. That means she's done. So then we pull up here on the scales. And they're in that little building right there, testing my sample for moisture and everything else. So when you pull over here, you want to make sure you get close enough you can reach it. Weight 94,360. So then they'll tell you which dump you want to go to. 2, 4, 5, and 6. We dumped in 2 last night and made a heck of a mess. I didn't even show it. I had 500 bushel of beans on top of the grates. It was just a mess. So anyway, we're testing it, getting my sample ready to go. Getting my full weight, my gross weight. Five or six, got it, thank you. So then we look at our ticket here and we make sure that everything is good. And everything is good. Moisture, 9.8. That is terrible. That is way too dry. We're losing money because their beans are so dry. 57.6 on the test weight. 8% foreign matter. 0.8% foreign matter. Splits 5.4%, but no dock on anything. And the price is $13.56. All right, so we're gonna pull up here, and this Guy in this safety vest is going to come and take our ticket, and we're going to dump in number 5. And you seen me dump already, so we'll be good with that. Yeah, hopper bottoms, Prestige, Wilson, another Wilson on this truck beside us. I'll get that old Kenworth fixed up. I'll put a hopper bottom behind that one. And we'll run that. So this guy's got his front hopper done, emptied, so does that guy. So they're both pulling up, and then they'll unload their back hopper. And then when they're done, they pull out, we pull in. Okay, so now we're dumped, getting on the outbound scales. 32,940. Push to call.
Truck number?
Ding dong, RF11.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, make sure everything's right. 1,023 bushels. Yep, everything's right. And Dad's calling. All right, made her back home. Dad's back running back there along Beaker's Woods. He's got a couple dumps in the grain cart. So I'm gonna start Bertha up. I gotta untarp. I'm gonna go start Bertha up first. Let her warm up a little bit while I roll the tarp back. I know it's a few extra steps, but just letting her warm up for a couple minutes before I move it. I like to do that. I hate getting in things and starting them up and taking off right away. That's one of the terrible things about being on the fire department. I hate it. That we get the call, you know, you're jumping out and you're getting in your truck and you're taking off. I have a remote start on my truck. I always try and hit the remote start while I'm getting dressed or something like that. And yeah. You guys sit right there. I know it's loud. Sorry about all that noise. When this tractor starts up, that big old fan runs. And of course the air conditioning is still on from yesterday, so that makes it even worse. So let me get you guys situated here. Okay, number 4 up. There's only a couple dumps on this, probably 4, so it's not full. Otherwise, I'd like I've said in previous clips, I don't like to move it when it's full. If it was still all original, then I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. Close. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we are going to scatter. Dad says there's some wet stuff in here. Go back along the woods. So we are going to scatter. We're going to scatter this across the truck. 800 RPM, another PTO. Back and forth. This is where a CVT transmission would be nice because you can put them down to like 0.5 mile an hour. 0.05 mile an hour. Running dry, starting to vibrate. Comes up to eat here in just a minute. And good. Supposedly Dad helped Tammy get the ladder out of the pool, so I'll have to go see what kind of mood she's in. It's cold. Now, I can't guarantee the language on this. Hi, honey. I see the pool's out.
The ladder, you mean?
The ladder's out.
Yeah, you did not hear me screaming from the other end out towards the barns, like, you know, hours ago.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I know.
How cold was it? Did you look at the thermometer?
It was 58 degrees, which, you know, actually, it wasn't that bad.
Once you got in.
Once you just went for it.
Did that what you did, just plunged?
Well, no, I went down the steps and got to the waist and thought, ugh, okay. So then I knew I had to get in up to my neck. So I did. And then I went around and tried to reach the little bucket and I couldn't reach it. And it's like, oh, okay. So I climbed back out and I'm like, ugh, again. So I went again and I ended up getting my face in the water this time to see, and I got it out. Went over to the other side, got it out. What happens when there's no weight? The ladder floats, which we knew that. What happens when the ladder floats, John? The little poles come undone.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. No. So I'm screaming for you to come so that you could help hold the ladder so I could get out the rest of the way without falling or breaking something. Oh, hell, after the third time, it's like, just jump. Just jump. It'll be all right. Grab my towel, put on my flip-flops, wet stomping out there as you were pulling out and coming around. in the semi.
I didn't know she was doing it. When I walked out, I had no idea that was her plan.
Yes, you did. I told you this morning. I am.
She told me she was going to do it, but I didn't know she was going to do it right then and there.
So anyways, then I had your dad help me get the ladder out, and we got the buckets out.
I was thinking, instead of them big heavy buckets, we'll get some Roundup jugs or some herbicide jugs and rinse them out real good. Fill them with sand.
Well, you know what? They really wasn't that bad because they did not fill up with water.
Never sealed that good?
There's no water in them.
That or they're clear full of water.
No, because when we got them to the top, you would have felt the weight. And they were no heavier now than when we put them in. The bad thing is for your dad, because obviously he's almost 85, and I can't lift like above my head. I'm good coming up, and then it gets to that point where I can't. So when they're sitting up like on top, so I had to get the ladder. Once I got the ladder, and of course the point of gravity was back down. Oh, it was a cat's butt. But yeah, your dad and I got him.
So it all went better than you figured.
Other than being the fact that the bottom poles came out of that part of the ladder, yeah.
Good.
58 degrees, really, it was exhilarating.
Exhilarating.
Actually, it was.
Dad's on his way as soon as he gets full.
It actually was exhilarating.
And he is actually on his way up here now.
Because
So we're going to eat some lunch. Because
it was cool enough, yet warm enough, yet outside, that there wasn't like that big initial shock.
as soon as you got out, you warmed up.
Yeah, basically, I had a towel around me and I was fine.
Bikini?
I was still in my clothes. I will have y'all know, I had put on a pair of John's underwears too, because, you know, the little extra coverage.
And cut. All right, so we ate lunch. Dad went back. He's empty, so I got a little bit of time before I got to run back there with a grain cart. And I was walking by here, and it's like this tab, I think I showed it the other night. It was messed up. So I seen it had a roll pin in it. So I went and got a hammer, a couple punches, popped that roll pin out, dropped that out, slid it back in there where it's supposed to be. And now it seems to be working okay. So now we can get this old girl put on that brand new piece of machinery and try it out. So yeah, let me put some tools away in the strap and we'll get her hooked up and see what we can do. Well, I'll get the old girl started while I walk up there and put tools away and let it sit here and run. So oil's good. Battery kill switch out. Pump the primer a couple times, which it shouldn't be bad because we just had her running the other day. But if she sits for a while, you gotta pump that primer. What'd I do? I flipped that switch the wrong way. Maybe I didn't shut it off. There's my telltale sign. Put that on there. No, that's out. Now what? Now what? Battery's dead. Alright. Alright, I went and got the truck. Air compressor's still hooked up. Pulled it up here beside it. The little plow's on the other side, so I didn't want to go too far. Had to stop there so I could get the door open. After I unfolded the mirror in, the jump box was in the back of the truck, so I put the jump box on this battery. And I've got the jumper cables hooked from the truck to this one. Let's see how bright. See, lights are nice and bright now. So that means that's on. Out is on, in is off. So let's try this again. I see this battery's about shot. Alright, so it's coming. Alright, we'll let her go. Well, that figures. I didn't think it'd start. Hit the button and she started right up. Alright, we'll get her unhooked. Okay, 2470 started. New battery and you guys. Get that warm fuzzy feeling? I'm gonna get in a grain cart, go back, catch Dad, unload him, come back up, see if I can get that hooked up while he makes another few rounds. This whole back part of the farm is a big sand mob. It's good dirt, it's good soil, but it's sand. And what happens when you get sand? Woodchucks. There's 2 or 3 of them that Dad hit. Ruckus, what's in here? Huh? What's in there? What's in there? Huh? You smell it? Oh, Max comes back here and he digs these things out. Got another one? Huh? Hey, what's in there? What about this one? Hmm? And the problem is you leave beans knee high too. What about this one? Huh? Old Max, about an hour and a half, he'd have half his body in there. He would literally move that much dirt. Can you get him? Huh? Can you get him? I don't know what you want me to get, Dad. I don't know if you can see Ruckus back there, but he just chased down a rabbit. Sorry about that. Yep, got himself a rabbit. Hot some pepper for supper tonight. If your yard looks like this, see them little spots over there? That's a skunk. There was a skunk living in here. See this? They're digging up grubs. So yeah, if your yard looks like that, you got issues. A little love stone picked up out of the field. Let's see if we can get that 2470 hooked up onto that inline ripper. Well, it's on there. That's what I was afraid of, though. There's so much travel right here that these don't come up very high. Now I do have to pick the back end up because she's leaning back. Let's see how easy that's going to go. Gotta find that sweet spot where there's no weight on it. It's tight. Anyway, you get the picture. All right, got a couple low tires. So we're gonna go check air and tires and probably throw some grease in the old girl. Whew. Okay, pulled 2470 around in front of the barn by the air compressor, shut that off. Helped Tammy put the solar cover back on the pool. She's got that cleaned out, vacuumed up, looks really good. Put the solar cover back on it to keep the leaves out of it as much as we could. And now I'm heading back to Dad. He opened up another field. And so this will be the last field that's split between the two of us. This field here is all mine, and the one across the road that we opened up the other day is all mine. So I was thinking about going over to my brother's and getting them beans off there, because that's going to wheat. Maybe, I don't know. But so I gotta go back here and catch up with him. He's just about full. But I need a few more. I need a few more 100 bushel in the truck to be full. Well, I may have overdid it a little bit. She's full. We'll see how well this works. Hey, Max. I don't have to walk. Grain cart's back there. Dad's running. Truck's full, running. So, saving my shoes. All right, made her back up here. 98.5. Whoops. All right, dumped, unloaded, weighed out. 1,094.33 bushel. 10.8 on the chest weight. That's too bad. That's a shame. Losing money. 58.5 on the, or excuse me, 10.5 on the, 10.8 on the moisture. 58.5 on the test weight. 0.8 on the foreign matter. Damage 1.1, I should say, and splits 3.8. So no dock on anything. 13.62 a bushel. It went up a little bit, so that's good. All right, hopefully Dad's got another load for me when I get back. Okay, made her home. Oh. Dad's truck's here. Tractor's still back in the field. Combine's gone. So he must have headed home when he got done with it. I'm looking over towards my brother's house over that way, hoping to see dust flying. Maybe cut in there and started opening that up. But I'm not seeing it, so guess I'll give him a call, see what's going on. Well, I gotta walk back there and get that tractor, so we'll do that. It's only half a mile. It'll be good. Maybe I'll let the dogs out, let them come with me. So I got the boys out, let them out. I think Tammy, we'll get it. I think Tammy's napping. She's got to go back to work tonight. I'm actually going to call the boss tonight or send him a message. They're not talking for very much rain, so I'm going to see if I can get the rest of the week off. And go from there. So anyway, I went up and opened the door, and Knucklehead 1 and Knucklehead 2 are out here with me, doing the pee-pee dance. One pees, the other one pees. Dogs, boys, goofy. So anyway, we're gonna walk back and get the tractor, get it up to the house, and give Dad a call and see what's going on. Either way, the tractor's got to come up. So, yep. Checking out all the woodchuck holes. If there's one that's been recently used, Max will start digging at it. Like I said, I had him back here a couple years ago, and he was chest deep down in one of these holes, just digging. He's pawing at something over here. Nothing, boys? All right, well, let's go find another one. I think there's footprints here. They've been in and out of this one since we've been across it. Max, check this one out. No? What about this one? Okay, what about this one? All right, guys, let's go over to this one. Another one right over here. All right, got the truck, or got the grain cart all tarped. There's probably 400 bushel in it. So, pulled it up here. Left the auger up because there's beans in the auger from me trying to get that truck full and running out of room. But I like to leave the auger up anyway, because if you don't and it rains, where that joint is wide open. So at least it's somewhat protected from the rain right now. So after I left, started driving back here, the dogs are, oh, sorry about that. The dogs are back there digging on that one pile, both of them. So there's a woodchuck about to be in trouble. So anyway, okay, it's 10 o'clock at night. I left you a scooter after I hooked up grain truck. So we got the old 2470, aired up the tires, got things adjusted. I had to move all these up, the colders. That turned into a fiasco. So let's go put her in the dirt and see what happens. I know you guys can't see very well. It's an old tractor and the lights aren't, all the lights on it that are working are aftermarket. Might be kind of deep. We get to the other end of the field, I'm going to go out and check some things. Alright, she got real hard down here on this end. So what I've got is a unique measuring device. It's called a stick. You take it and put it down in the trench. So that's all the farther we're going. Let's see. Oh, that one's a little deeper. So that's a bit deep. So now we're going to shallow it up a couple, one pinhole. I'll put my stick back away. That doubles as a gas gauge. Any of you guys that run old stuff, you know what I'm talking about. So the way these work, and you won't be able to see, these gauge wheels are pinned here. There's a pin going through here and then a jack up here that you turn. So we pull the pin, crank them up, well no, down. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, we got soil clear up here. So yeah, we were plenty deep. Anyway, cranked her back down. We're actually back down to where the dealer had it set up. So we'll try that. Well, the lighting's not good. We got sprinkles. I'm gonna get busy on this thing. I'm gonna shut you guys off. I know I signed out earlier, but oh, is that better? Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully a little shot of rain ain't gonna hurt, because I want to put wheat in. So the ground's dry, so a little shot of rain will be good for planting wheat. So we'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, I did get the grain drill out, run up and down the field a little bit, and the transmission works fine. Perfect. So anyway, signing out for the 5th time. Bye-bye.